Well, welcome back. Doing a little bit of sawing this morning. It's a cold one. We've had almost 3 inches of rain over the past couple of days, so it is a mud hole. I've been sawing cross ties. I've got me a variety pack here that I can work with now. Tiffany helped me the other day get this stuff moved up here. I've got some 16-foot poplar right there I'm going to try to make some fencing boards out of. I got some more tile logs there. That stack of ties there is what I've sawed the past couple of days. Took off my other set of ties that I had Tuesday. Like I said, them's what I've sawed the past few days. I got me a few stacks of lumber around now. This little small bundle here is a custom order, and the other two is just what I got off of these ties. I got a pretty good sized pile of hardwood slabs now. I got a guy supposed to be coming here in a couple hours. They're going to try to get as much of it as he can, get that out of my way. One thing I done here the other day to try to help on the sawdust situation is I put me up some plywood over here. About 95% of the sawdust hits that wall and falls down. I do have a little bit that kind of swirls around still from the mill head, but I put that plywood up there and it's really helping about the wind blowing and circulating it around. That plywood was dividers in the firing house whenever I tore all that out to make the shop. Another thing I've done is I've hung a fan up right there and got it on kind of low, and that's helping about the sawdust blowing back up here in my face, because I try to just get the mill going and stand back here and watch it, and it's helping about keeping the dust and stuff off my tools and off my paperwork and stuff right here and out of my eyeballs. Show you something here I done to the mill here the other day. Like I said, this new motor I put on here, I've had to do some modifications to it to make it work. Right here is the original throttle lever for it to rivet up and down. The way it was on the old motor, when you pulled the engage lever down, it revved up the motor. Well, the carburetor and everything on that other motor was sitting right here, so it was real easy to hook it up. So what I wound up doing, I tried using a piece of choke cable, but that didn't work. It just had too hard of a bend and had too much friction. So what I wound up doing is I got me a piece of 3/16 brake line right here. Got me a bolt into the frame right here, come up and bend it, cut the head off. I've got this brake line clamped to that bolt, and then I got me a piece of cable, small cable that fit kind of loosely in that line, and I was able to use, if you can see it, but I was able to use the bracket up here for a throttle lever to hold the brake line up here, and that cable was small enough that it was able to go through the split bolt right there on this throttle handle. So now whenever I engage it, it's revving up the motor, so that's helped that part. Another thing I come up with is now I've got me a power log turner. This has got a hand crank on it, and it was slow and would wear you out. I had to sacrifice the socket, and I took this piece of pipe, and this crank handle right here is flat on one side, so I took this piece of pipe and flattened it out to where that would slip on there. And now, it'll fall down. Now I've got power log turner, and it works right away. This is just an old cheap drill I've had forever from Walmart. But it's turning these oak logs that I'm sawing for ties, these oaks and hickories and stuff, it's turning them real well. So that's sped up the process a lot. Changed my lights in here this morning. I robbed them out of the garage for now until I get me some better ones. But it really brightens it up in here even during the day. Like today it's overcast, kind of cloudy. That really brightens it up in here to where I can see. But anyway, that's enough of me babbling. I'm going to get me a log and put on the mill and see if we can't make some ties. the following day, my batteries died in my cameras yesterday, and I don't know how much tie sawing I actually got. I've not went through the footage yet. But I've got some fencing boards I got to saw today, so I'm going to try to film a little bit of that. I'm going to be sawing 1x6 out of poplar. I've got a 10-footer over there. That's what the guy wants, is 10-foot stuff. So I've got a 10-footer over there I'm going to try to saw up for him. Thought I'd bring you along. Well, I wound up with them. See, I'm not real sure how many I wound up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like I wound up with 14 1x6, and I got a 2x4, and then I've got this 12 inch. I don't know, that's maybe 3/4, not hardly. I think I know where I can get rid of this for a shelf. But anyway, I got that order done. I'm out of tie logs. I got to get some more ties in here to saw. I've got 19 over there sawed up now. But the guy come there yesterday and he got some of these slabs. He's the ones that's wanting these 1x6s here. So he's going to come back tomorrow and pick up these 1x6s and get another load of these slabs. So maybe I can get these cleaned up, and then I'm going to try to figure something else out to do with them. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.